Hi guys, Corey Scott here once again. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Oftentimes we talk about this principle, we're talking about in the setting of maybe a job interview or maybe a dating situation. But I want to talk about the first encounter, or the encounter, I should say, at least the initial moments of an encounter between a citizen on the street and a police officer. And this is my thought, very briefly and to the point today. The way you begin an encounter, it is said that every person that we come into contact with, we either have positive or negative energy. And what I submit to you is simply this: the way you begin these encounters with a police officer oftentimes determines how the whole encounter will play out. So, from your standpoint, whether you think you should have been stopped or not, whether you think that they have probable cause or reasonable suspicion or not, always try to make a very good and positive first impression by the way you greet, by the way you smile, by the way that you just your energy overall. Because oftentimes the way you begin the situation determines how everything will end. And a lot of times it will determine whether or not you go home, whether or not you get arrested, whether or not you even get a ticket out of the situation. So just keep that in mind. If and when you're stopped, try to make a good, positive first impression.